सभी भक्तों को मेरा नमस्कार. Om Sai Ram. Today we are going to study a beautiful tale which is stated as Mr. Cholkar's Sugarless tea. So today from the chapter 15 of Sri Sai Satcharita, we have been doing and started with a story which is of Cholkar's Sugarless tea. So beginning with the story, initially Baba was known in Pune and Ahmednagar districts, but Nana Sahib Chandorkar, by his personal talks, and by Das Ganu, by his splendid kirtans, spread the fame of Baba in the Konkan, which is Bombay Presidency. It was Das Ganu, may God bless him, who by his beautiful and inimitable kirtans made Baba available to so many people there. The audience who come to hear the kirtans have different tastes. Some like the erudition of the Haridas, some his gestures, some his singing, and some his wit and humor. Some his preliminary dissertation on Vedanta, and some others his main stories, and so on. But among them there are a very few who by hearing the kirtan get faith and devotion or love for saints or God. The effect of hearing Das Ganu's kirtan on the minds of audience was however electric, as it were. So, we give an instance here. Das Ganu was once performing his kirtan and singing the glory of Sai Baba in the Kopineshwar temple in Thana. One Mr. Cholkar, a poor man serving as a candidate in the civil courts in Thana, was amongst the audience. So the name was Mr. Cholkar, and he heard Das Ganu's kirtan most attentively and was much moved. He there and then mentally bowed and vowed to Baba, saying, "Baba, I am a poor man and I am unable to support my family. If by your grace I pass the departmental examination and get a permanent post, I shall go to Shirdi, fall at him to fulfill his vow. The sooner the better. Then you feed and distribute sugar candy in your name," is what Mr. Cholkar said. As good luck would have it, Mr. Cholkar did pass the examination and get a permanent post and remained fulfilling his vow. So for fulfilling his vow, as he was a poor man with a large family to support and he was not able to afford the payment or the expenses for a Shirdi trip, thus he decided that he will one day go to Nahana Ghat in the Thane district or even in the Sahadari range, but it was very difficult for a poor man to cross Umbare Ghat, that is the threshold of his house. So as Mr. Cholkar was anxious to fulfill his vow as early as possible, he resolved to economize, cut down his expenses, and save money. He determined not to use sugar in his diet and began to take his tea without it. After he was able to save some money in this way, he came to Shirdi, took Baba's darshan, fell at his feet, offered a coconut, distributed it with a clean conscience along with sugar candy. But as we know that he had left sugar in his diet and began to partake tea without it, the Baba was very much pleased with his darshan and that his desires were fulfilled, as when he saw Baba giving him tea with full of sugar, when he stated a statement which is, Mr. Cholkar was in the masjid with his host Babu Sahib Joge. When the host and the guest both got up and were able to leave the masjid, Baba spoke to Jog as follows: "Give him, your guest, cups of tea fully saturated with sugar." Kindly mark the word fully saturated with sugar. Hearing these significant words, Mr. Cholkar was much moved. He was wonderstruck. His eyes were bedewed with tears and he fell at Baba's feet again. Mr. Jog was also curious about this direction regarding the teacups to be given to his guest. Baba wanted, by his words, to create faith and devotion in Cholkar's mind. So he hinted it as were that he got the sugar candy as per his woe, and he knew full well his secret determination not to use sugar in his diet. Baba meant to say that if you spread your palms with devotion before me, I am immediately with you day and night. Though I am here bodily, still I know what you do beyond the 7 seas. Go wherever you will over the wide world, I am with you. My abode is in your heart and I am within you. Always worship me, who is seated in your heart as well as in the hearts of all beings. Blessed and fortunate indeed is he who knows me thus. What a beautiful and important lesson which can be learnt by Mr. Cholkar and was imparted by Baba on Mr. Cholkar. So I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel because we here share beautiful Leelas of Sai Baba mentioned in the Sri Sai Satcharita. And soon I'll be uploading a vlog where I visited Shirdi, what was my experience regarding my Shirdi trip. I'll be definitely explaining that as well. So for that, make sure you like our channel, subscribe to our channel and comment as well. Om Sai Ram.